1, 2, 3, 4. Hello? Can't hear himself. 1, 2, there we go. 3, 4. Hello, guys. Thought I'd do a little one tonight. Before I do a main one on Tuesday, probably. Before I do a little topic on imps. What is an imp? Well, do you know what imp is? I just watched a paranormal show on TV actually, and that was actually regarding imps. So I thought, interesting, imps. I wonder if they are real, you know. Well, they got to be, because if a paranormal show is actually getting them on a ghost box and they're getting the word imp, demon, then like they've got to be real, I suppose. So an imp is apparently a smaller sized demon. You know, demons are usually big, but imps are kind of small. I'm going to read you a little bit about imps. An imp is a mythological being similar to a fairy or demon, frequently described in folklore or superstition. The word may perhaps derived from the term yimp, spelled Y-M-P, yimp. Used to denote a young granted tree. Where that is. Imps are often described as mischievous more than seriously threatening, and as lesser being rather than being more important supernatural beings. The attendants of the devil are sometimes described as imps. They are usually described as lively and having small stature. Right. Etymology. Right, the Old English noun impa meant a young shot or cyclone of a plant or tree. No, I'm going to miss that bit. And later came to the meaning of the cyclone or noble house, or a child in general. Starting in the 16th century, it was often used as expressions like imps of servants, imps of hell, imps of the devil, and so on. And by the 17th century, it came to mean a small demon, a familiar of a witch. The Old English noun and associated verb impen appear to come from the unattested late Latin term impella. I ain't got my glasses on. I'm having a bit of a hard time reading this. Ambulance or fire engine or something outside. History. Right, let's go on to history. Originating from Germanic folklore, the imp was a small, lesser demon. It should also be noted that, unlike Christian faith and stories, demons in Germanic legends were not necessarily always evil. Imps were often mischievous rather than evil or harmful, and in some regions they were attendants of the gods. The Lincoln Imp, a legend of Lincolnshire dating to the 14th century, recounts that the devil, being annoyed with the competition of the cathedral, paid a visit, accompanied by two imps who proceeded to wreak havoc in the building. An angel appeared and ordered them to stop. One turned to throw a rock at the angel and was instantly petrified. I wish I had my fucking glasses, man. For the Chinese angel with amethyst eyes and hair spun like gold, for the altar, sick did rise, pronouncing these words in a defined tone. O impus imp, be thou turned into stone. So when you go to cathedrals, you might see these kind of like weird creatures where they are imps, apparently, especially on the Lincoln medieval cathedral. It tells you a little bit about the Imp King legend. The Imp King dates back to the 12th century Scotland and talks about how the devil stole a child and placed a imp in the cradle. The imp grew up with a hateful grudge against the devil and eventually returned to hell, where he started a revolution. He called upon all the other imps and hellhounds and other minor beasts to join his fight for revenge. Calling himself the Imp King, he grew a crown of horns and led the largest army of demi-demons into the throne room of hell, where he was unlimited victorious, in which the other side surrendered and volunteered to be his slaves for life. A mission began to retrieve his stolen siblings and gave him pleasant lives in the newly conquered lands, finally being awoken from their long, long slumbers. There was a bit in there where it said about things. Imps have also been described as being bound or contained in some sort of object, such as a sword or crystal ball. In other cases, imps were simply kept in a certain object and summoned only when the masters had the need of them. Some even had the ability to grant their own wishes, much like a genie. This was the object of the 1891 story The Bottle Imp by Robert Louis Stevenson, which told of an imp contained in a bottle that would grant the owner their every wish, but their soul would be sent to hell if they didn't sell the bottle to a new owner before the death. Creepy. Sorry about my reading. Sorry, I've got my glasses. I did have them a minute ago, but I bloody gone lost them again. Now, what I saw on the TV program a little while ago, about imps, is that they are like a small demon-like kind of devilish-looking kind of creature. Okay. They can actually be brought through items such as a Ouija board, because the TV program I was watching a little while ago was a group of investigators were actually investigating a pub, and the woman inside the pub actually had a load of haunted dolls and about 16 Ouija boards and God knows what else. And every time they done like a ghost box session, they was getting imp, the word imp or imps or demon, and they also was using the SLS camera, and they was getting like anomalies appearing, and every time they've got an anomaly, it kind of like appeared near a doll. Would you believe? A doll, yeah, a doll. So imps can actually manifest themselves through a Ouija board, okay, and they can actually attach themselves to something like a doll or some kind of object they want to attach themselves to. So it doesn't have to be a doll. It could be like there's a rocking horse on there, and they caught an anomaly on the rocking horse, so they can attach themselves to wherever they want to attach themselves to. Yeah, but it's more like a lifelike figure being a doll. Would you believe? Just like spirits, you know, spirits tend to like attach themselves to like dolls because it's more like a lifelike object in it in one way, and you probably get more spirits attached to a doll than anything else. Now, imps can also do that. Imps are kind of like small creatures, from like about that big up to about, you know, foot and a half. They do resemble like a devilish like demon. You know, they have horns and they have big sharp kind of like teeth, and they have scales on some of them, you know, like a bit like a lizard kind of thing, or a crocodile with those quite big, you know, humps. Now, it's interesting that this program came on because I got thinking, if a imp can be about that big and up to that big, maybe with the time, every time I keep seeing that kind of like shadow thing down there, well, I keep saying it is a cat, looks like a cat, could be an imp. I'm not saying it is, but it's a possibility. Now, imps, although they cast like a shadow, although they can only be like, you know, say there's one about that tall, right? If he walks in the door and the light is just right, it can actually cast a shadow like 5 times more than he actually is. So, like, you know, although he's like that big, a shadow could be like that high, you know, kind of thing, 3, 4, 5 times bigger than what he is. And it can actually, like, make you think it's like a shadow person or some kind of, like, shadow creature. Now, I watched another video a little while ago on YouTube where apparently someone caught an imp in his room. But I looked at it very carefully, and you see, like, an image in the door, and suddenly it's behind this kind of like box near the bottom of the bed, you know, there up and there, and you can see that the actual video has been like tampered with. So I don't think that's really true. You know, I think it's possibly like a fake one. But I'm pretty sure that, you know, if, you know, ghost crews out there have been like doing TV programs have actually got like, you know, the word imp on a ghost box and EVP, and I'm pretty sure imps do exist. But do they exist here in my house? I don't know. I'm not saying they do. I'm not saying they don't, because I keep seeing down there like a little thing come through the doorway sometimes, and it's only for like probably a second or two, then it disappears. And I always thought it might have been a cat. It could be a cat. It could be an imp. It could be an imp pretending to be a cat, because an imp can also manifest themselves as a creature, a different kind of creature, like a cat or a dog, and it can also manifest itself as a one of their favourite ones is a child, spirit child. Now, that was actually on that TV program as well, where they reckon that they did find out that there was a spirit child there, but they also found that there was a spirit imp pretending to be a spirit child. So they got it all through EVP and Ghostbox and stuff like that. Imps can be... I don't know when I left my hand healed. I only just saw that actually. It could be another 6 weeks, 12 weeks. I don't know because I don't know how much damage it is. No, they just said like the fingers are broken, and it's like that kind of thing, and it's got to go back to shape. And I actually banged it on the door, like, well, not the door, but the side, my dressing table last night. That gave me a bit of a sharp pain, so I might have like damaged it a little bit more. So it's going to take, another 6 to 12 weeks probably. I don't know. But I will. I'm actually going to try and do a Ouija board on Tuesday. If I do one, I can still probably use it like that kind of thing. And if it gets too painful, then I'll have to just try to do it with one hand. I'm not going to do a pendulum because I'm always using a pendulum with my right hand, and I can't have my hand up too much, like that, because it's putting strain on the rest of the arm kind of thing, So I'm going to give it a go on Tuesday, maybe a Ouija board. But I will stick on the Afterlife box in a minute, because I've actually downloaded that now. So I had to format my bloody computer again yesterday because that started playing up. I tried putting in a new kind of card reader / USB port front panel thing, and I couldn't get it working for some reason. Every time I tried to get the computer to boot up, it wouldn't boot up. So when I took it out, it started booting up, but it only booted Windows halfway, then kind of like froze. So I just after 3 or 4 attempts, I thought, screw this, and I just deleted it, formatted the hard drive and started again. So I've only just installed the Afterlife box and a couple of other ghost boxes, which I may use on Tuesday. But yeah, they reckon that once you open a Ouija board, although you're allowing the spirits come through, you're actually allowing anything to come through. And an imp is like a little demon. It's in between like a demon and the devil kind of thing, because it's got horns, and mostly they can be either red or black. And the thing being is that when they do manifest, they either manifest themselves as a child figure, or they will try to attach themselves to something that looks like a child figure or a humanoid figure, being a doll or something, but they can actually attach themselves to other things as well. They can actually like move around. They're not bound unless you somehow can bind them. But once you've actually bought one in, you can actually bring in more than one in. You can have like several. I could have like 1, 5, 10, 20. I could have 100 in the I wouldn't know. And they do say that when they do manifest themselves as a childlike figure, they will try to manipulate you in trying to befriend you, like being like a good spirit. And once they start talking to you and you feel like, later you trust them, then that's when they're going to actually start giving you shit, like they will start, affecting you in a negative way. Although they've been treating you like in a nice, positive way, it can just turn like that. And they can give you really nasty thoughts, and they can make you do things that you don't want to do. And it can drive you fucking mad as well, apparently. So unless you catch it at the right time, you don't know what these imps can be doing. They can actually really lower your self-esteem down. They can really make you down and depressed, and that's probably why I've been down and depressed. Like maybe I've been affected by a fucking imp. Not saying I have, but there's a possibility I have. But I'm fighting my way back. I'm trying to think more positive than negative at the moment. I'm trying to do things. I'm trying to get back to the way it is. Put my mind into doing something, like trying to get the other computer working. I'm now downloading my YouTube videos onto my computer for backup purposes. So I'm actually like using my mind and controlling myself a bit more, actually, because a couple of weeks ago I just didn't give a shit. I really didn't. I felt so fucking damn depressed. I felt like jumping out the window. I felt like jumping, going out and walking in front of a car and all that kind of shit, But something was telling me inside my head, don't do it, don't do it, just think about what you're going to be doing, just think of your friends, your family, your loved ones, and that kind of shit, So that's why I'm kind of fighting back. Because I could be being manipulated by a fucking imp force or a demon or a negative spirit or something, I nearly cancelled this actually tonight because I kept getting like a chest pain right here. And I thought, no, I'm going to try and like defeat that. Then I started like getting a bit of a stomach ache, so I went to the bathroom, and I'm feeling okay now actually. But whether it be an imp, negative spirit, a demon, or whatever, they can manipulate you in such a negative way. They can put nasty thoughts in your mind, and usually you get all this negativity from different types of ways. Drama, threats, depression, anxiety, stress. That they love feeding on that kind of shit. They love all that negativity, and although I've not done a Ouija board for a while, they can actually come through a portal through mirrors as well. So, like, if they can actually open some kind of like portal through the mirror, and they can sense that you've got a lot of negativity around you, you've got that stress, you've got that anxiety, depression, they can feed off that, and they can actually manipulate you and like make you feel even worse. So maybe that's what's been going on over the last few weeks. I don't know. I'm not saying it is, but it's a possibility, But I am fighting it back. I'm trying to get myself sorted out and put my little mind into like sorting things out. I'm eating, I'm sleeping a lot more. I'm trying to get this computer behind me sorted out so I can download all my videos. I'm actually managed to get both computers to talk to each other, like file sharing, but it's only like certain files I can actually share. I can't go on that computer and go into like CDE drive. I can only go in like photos, videos, documents, and another file. So what I'll be doing tonight, I've downloaded about 30, maybe 40 of my YouTube videos onto this computer, and I'll transfer them onto my external hard drive instead of turning this one on, and transferring them from there to there. So I want to start putting them on my external hard drive as well. But I didn't really think about imps actually until like I watched tonight's program, and it looks like they do really exist. They've existed from the 12th century onwards, So you're talking about 800 years plus. They could have even existed even longer than that, Maybe that might have even been the first ever recorded documentation of about an imp. Even been there, earlier than that. But imps isn't really much documented on the internet, to be honest with you. As I say, like the earliest one documentation I found is like 14th century. But if there's more, like people feeling that they are actually being like either possessed or being haunted by imps, I would have thought there would have been a lot more documentation about it. But even on YouTube, there ain't that many videos on imps. But an imp, as I say, is like a mini devil, like a mini demon kind of thing, They have horns and really like long, sharp, razor type teeth. If I can find it, I'll screen share it. Hang on. Let's go back on that for a minute. Some of them actually have wings, while some of them don't. So these are imps, apparently. So like little mini devils. I've actually just put it as like imps, demons, so I'm going to put imps. Keyboard. Mystic Eye. Mystical creatures. There's not a lot on here as imp wise, but no, they can be, say, like this. 9 images of imps. I think the more known ones are things like this, where they've got like sharp teeth. They've got like little horns. If you go look in Wikipedia, see like that, like this, kind of like rectivical, can't even pronounce it, rectivical. Well, you know what I mean. See, this is supposed to be what an ink was supposed to be like until an angel came down and cast them into stone. See, they're meant to be creatures like this. Weird looking creatures. They're mainly either red or black, apparently. No, that must have been known quite long. It's like there's even a book there, Demons, Imps, and Incubus. Not Incubi. No, Incubi. No, there's all different types of kind of imps, but the one is the one what I showed you just a minute ago, the one on the actual church. I suppose like they can show themselves whatever they want to show themselves as, I suppose. No, they can actually manipulate themselves to be like and look like a child. They can probably make themselves scary or even fucking very, very scary, you know. They could make themselves like so fucking crazy looking. I'm actually going to put a spirit box on for 5 minutes, see what happens. I've got the afterlife box on. So I'm actually going to see what the afterlife box says. I can't have it up all the way because I ain't got no volume. Hello? Let's bring the microphone down here. Hello? Is there any imps in my room? So I don't know where my original ghost box is. Is there any imps? I might try an EVP actually as well in a minute. Is there any imps in this room, in this flat? Are there any imps here? If so, where they come from? Servants. They were servants of the devil, yeah. Christopher or something. How many imps are here, if there's any here?
Prosecute.
What side of the Are there any imps here? Yes or no? I just need an answer. Yes or no? Yeah, I know there's spirits here. But I didn't ask that. I said, is there any imps? Is there any demons? And those little black figures I keep seeing at the bottom of the door near my bedroom. Is that a cat spirit or is it an imp or something else?
They were executed.
I was going to try to get this connected through my amp, but it wouldn't work. I'm not going to dig out my ghost box, otherwise it's going to like. I'll have to pull a lot of stuff out to get to the ghost box. We'll ask this again on Tuesday about imps. Is imp a demon? If imp is a demon, can you say demon? Is there any demons in here?
She said again. Surprised.
I'm not really hearing much. Said succubus. Do I have succubus here? Hello everyone who's watching, by the way. Not reading chat, I'm afraid. I'm not looking at chat. What's been making me down, stressed out, depressed? I can't even get it up even higher, this one. As high as it goes, I think. Hello? There's an imps here. Do they wish me harm? There's any I can't even talk. If there are any imps here, do they mean me harm? Yes or no? Are they playing on my fear, my stress and depression? I'm not really, you know. Whilst I'm going to stop this for a minute, I'm going to do a quick EVP, see if we get anything on EVP. Use my Nokia. I'll put it on here, Ouija board. Don't even see that. Camera might fall down. Right, there it is here. Ready to record. I'll try to not to keep moving the chair about. It's so squeaky. Right, call upon the spirit world. I want to ask any spirits or any other kind of form of creature that may be here to come forward and communicate with me. There's no harm. I'll ask you not to harm me. I'll talk to you with kindness and respect and love. And I'll prefer you to do the same. Not allowed to touch me or harm me. Right. I'd like to know who's here with me right now. Where I want you to tell me if you're a spirit, a demon, an imp, or some other kind of form of spiritual creature or being. Let me know now. Do I have any imps or demons here? If so, how many? Do I have any negative spirits here? If so, how many? Do I have any good spirits, angels, guides, protectors here around me right now? So can you tell me what and how many? I hope to get back doing the paranormal starting this coming week. Will that please you, spirits? Yes or no? Will you be active? Going to give me some activity when I start? Going to come out and do some tricks or anything? So you got anything you want to tell me? I'll give you 20 seconds to tell me anything you want to say, starting from now. All right, thank you. All right, before I play it back, what's going to do? There you are. I wasn't sure if I could, if my audio's come through. Well, I'm going to put this through the amplifier. Just got to make sure it ain't too loud. Right, pull upon the spirit world. I want to ask empty spirits or any other kind of form of creature that may be here to come forward and communicate with me. There's no harm. I ask you not to harm me. I'll talk to you with kindness and respect and love. I pray you to do the same. Not allowed to touch me or harm me. Right. I'd like to know who's here with me right now. Where I want you to tell me if you're a spirit, a demon, an imp, or some other kind of form of spiritual creature or being. Let me know now. Do I have any imps or demons in? If so, how many? There are three. Oh, three. There. Can you hear that? Right now. Right now. Three. I mean three. Three something. Where that last bit was, couldn't hear it. Do I have any negative spirits here? If so, how many? Do I have any good spirits? Angels, guides, protectors here around me right now? So can you tell me what and how many? Yeah, I think I heard something there. You tell me what and how many? Something way in the background. Barely hear it though. That's with the volume up, right up. I hope to get back doing the paranormal starting this coming week. Will that please you, spirits? Yes or no? Will you be active? Going to give me some activity when I start? Going to come out and do some tricks or anything? Sounds like I can hear water running in the background. So you got anything you want to tell me? I'll give you 20 seconds to tell me anything you want to say. Starting from now.
I thank you.
I only heard one. I can hear something in the background on some of them, but one clear one I heard that after I asked if there's imp, demons or anything supernatural, whatever the question was, I heard like three what? 3 imps, 3 demons, 3 devils, or I don't know. But I'm going to do another one, but this time I'm going to put the phone on the bed and I'm not going to ask no questions. I'll put that there on a bit of paper, or my drawing pad. I'm going to start recording. I'm going to give it about a minute, maybe a minute and a half. I'm going to try not to move around. Starting from, right, if there's any spirits here, I'm not recording at the moment yet, but if there's any spirits want to come through and communicate with me, all you got to do is talk into this device on the bed. So mobile phone with an audio recorder, pick up your voice, you come through, come forward and speak into it. Jump on the bed and shout your name out. And tell me something, give me a message, tell me to fuck off. Tell me anything you want to tell me. I'm going to give you a minute and a half to say whatever you want to say, starting from now. Okay, that's about time, I think, thank you. Actually, a minute and 4 seconds. That'll do. Let's see if we've got anything. Not saying we have, but it might do. Turn the volume all the way up. Something there, like. Right there. That's like "Here We Go" or something. Here we go. It's like a female, very, very faint female. Either "Here We Go" or "Spirits Go." It sounds like "Spirits Go." Here it goes. It's like a female going. Here it goes. Like that. You hear it? It sounds like very faint. I'll have to put it on the computer and amplify it sometime. 40 seconds left.
Okay, that's about fine, I think. Thank you.
I'm sure I can hear like a female in the background going, here it goes. Kind of like, here it goes. Pretty weird. I'll put it on my computer tomorrow and amplify it up. Turn the phone off so I've got battery power. Possible 2 EVPs and 2 EVP sessions. When I ask if there's any imps, demons, or other kind of like negative creatures around, you hear 3. And on that one, when I went in asking the questions, it said, here it goes. Kind of like a female singing it. So, looks like I've got some spiritual activity still around. They haven't all left me yet. Oh yeah, over the week I'll be doing the rules and regulations and typing it out, and I'll be sending it to some of you guys, Bloody Mary, Ian, about 6 of you probably, so you know what the new rules and regulations are going to be about. So I don't know trolls in here, I don't know drama, I don't know one starting any kind of like political shit. I don't want people arguing with each other. You know, this channel is not going to be for trolls and drama and arguments and political shit anymore. So I'll be writing that down hopefully this week and passing it on to the moderators. Only a few of you, about 6 of you, because I know some of you are in different countries and you ain't going to be awake when other people are going to be awake. So that's going to be sorted out, and I'll get you to check them out. And once you got them, we go from the day you get them. All right, let's put the afterlife back on. All right, come afterlife spirits. You're going to have 10 more minutes and I'm closing down. It's only a short one tonight. Who said 3? Who gave me the number 3? Who said 3 on the EVP? Who is the female who said, here we go, or here they go? Can you try and talk one at a time, please? No good you talking over the top of each other because I ain't going to make out what you're saying. How many spirits are in here? Turn that echo off. Actually, I ain't got no echo on. How many spirits are in here?
First.
Are there any imps in here? Any imps or demons or anything demonic? Yes or no? If there's any imp, say imp. It ain't gonna scare me. Tell me if there's an imp in here or not by saying imp. Go away, cat.
Okay.
And
Is there anything evil, demonic in here?
for needle of
What's been making me stressed out and depressed?
Might be mine.
Okay, not making much sense to me.
him that has
Hiring a
What is an imp? Tell me what an imp is. Might try a different ghost box. I think I've got some other ghost boxes on it. Tammy, go and sit down. Ghost boxes. Just trying to phase my box. I'm not sure it's working actually. I've been getting some bloody errors on these ghost box apps. Oh, here we go. Hello? Not even working. Don't seem to want to work. There we go. Oh, hang on, what happened there?
Latin banks on.
Hello? I can't turn them off. Do I have any imps here? Yes or no? Keep asking. If I have any imps in here, say imp. Ow. Fuck, I just scratched my fucking leg. I wasn't a cat. Something just like went down like that to my leg just then, and the cat's over there. What kind of negative spirits do I have here, if I have any? Hey, Scotsman. Oh, man. Let's try again.
Latin banks. To make
Do I have any spirits in here? Learning nothing. Is there any spirits, astro beings, any kind of like evil entities or demons, demonic or anything here with me?
Interesting.
Yes or no? Come on, talk to me. You're wasting my time otherwise, aren't you? Can you try to use this software, manipulate it, and talk to me?
That's great.
Tell me what your name is. Come on, give us a name. Give me a name, please. Not in nothing really. Are you going to start communicating with me when I start next week? This week coming? I'm going to start Tuesday again. Are you going to talk to me, communicate with me?
Silver sky.
Silver sky. I'm not eating anything really. Silent Hill Revelations on 5+1. I think I'll go and watch the rest of that. All right, okay, guys. Thank you. I'm going to end then. You ain't going to talk to me. All right. Well, at least I tried. We'll start probably Tuesday. Again, see what we can get on Tuesday. Probably drag a doll or two out with me. Stick the old K2 meter 3C box. Use the Afterlife and find my Sandrum Ghost box. Try that out. Do some EVPs. Maybe if I'm feeling up to it, Ouija board session. We'll see how it goes. I'm hoping to do one Tuesday anyway, yeah. Well, I'm going to bugger off, watch the rest of Silent Hill, and I'll hopefully see you all Tuesday, yeah. Catch you later. Thanks for popping on. Laters.